Twitch to me again, leaking everything.
Hey,
so wait, what happened this time? What happened this time?
Maybe 15 minutes into my stream on YouTube and Kick so far. I am, let's double check this, day 3 into my ban. And during this ban, I thought, okay, well, there's no way that it's gonna get any fucking dumber. There's no way that Twitch is gonna fuck up again. And let me just lay you some groundwork. So I have now been banned 3 times over the past 60 days. One of them admittedly was deserved. I told a viewer to himself. I shouldn't have fucking said that. But to be fair,
it's fair.
I had a really big tummy ache and he was being cringe in my chat and he was ruining solo leveling and I got a little bit angry.
Did he just did he just go in there and just start spoiling it? Is that what was going on? That's really annoying.
Right? We've all had bad days. Anyways, since then, I have never told another viewer to inflict harm on them because I said, oh, that's bad. Skip forward a little bit. I get banned because I call Frogan fat after she said all American soldiers have PTSD. I feel like I'm a broken fucking record at this point. And then fast forward again, 2 women call me a rapist, so I call them whores, and I get banned and they don't. So here's a little bit of an update. And this has never been said before on a YouTube video or a tweet. However, I have said this to some of my close personal friends in real life, and obviously my favorite people in the world, which is my beautiful children here in my chat. I love them very much. So a member of Twitch.tv official staff reached out to me, and you may or may not believe this, and there's gonna be some things that I'm gonna ask you guys to take my word for.
Okay.
And then there's gonna be things that I'm going to show you proof of.
Probably,
the thing I'm going to show you
probably can't say it because it would give up his sources.
You proof of is the most important thing. So the thing that this whole video is about will be proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay? It will be. And it's
are we your beautiful children? No.
gonna fucking make you realize
your chat, yeah.
as how retarded these people are running the fucking Twitch.
Don't call me mom. Don't you fucking dare call me mom, I swear to God.
It is insane. So I would like to tell you guys that Twitch staff reached out to me. And get this, I got an apology. I did. I got an apology. Big. Yeah, they said that we didn't understand the matter fully. And they asked me, is there anything we can do to make it up to you?
What?
This is all true, by the way. This is all true.
Real.
And trust me, you will see what will happen very soon.
Okay.
And you'll know it when it happens. And I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is because that ruins the fun. But something big is going to happen because I said, okay, if you'd like to make it up for me, then you can do this. I contact 40 of my moderators and I ask them to compile something for me. They compile it. I have a massive 4.5 gigabyte folder and I say, I would like you to do this.
People are gonna get banned. What do you guys think?
And they say,
what do you guys think? You guys think that is gonna get like info on the people that went after him? Like all the people that went after him and were vile to him, he's gonna be like, well, look how vile these people were. It's actually like way worse.
Thank you for cooperating with us. We'll see what we can do. I say, thanks. Can I get unbanned? They say, of course, just submit an appeal. So I submit an appeal. There's 3 teams. There's 3 teams, by the way. This is how the unbanned ban system works. There is the upfront Twitch moderators, and then there is the appeal reviewers, and then there is the people who actually do the bans and unbans. So I talk to the moderators. They can
classic company bloat. Classic.
Say I can get unbanned. I go through the appeal system. I submit an appeal. It takes them 36 hours. Wait, no, 42 hours to review my appeal after submission. It's supposed to take 24 hours. My appeal was then approved, but I did not get unbanned because now it's fucking Saturday and I got my appeal approved at 11:30 Friday and they're not gonna unban me till Monday.
So wait, why didn't Hassan get banned on the Sunday? Is that also a different team? Or could they queue up the bans? Like, this is weird. This is really weird.
Because Their bans and unbans don't work on the weekends. So I get to stay banned for 2 extra fucking days because these people don't know how to do their jobs. Now,
That's crazy.
I just want to know, why in the fuck do you need 3 separate teams to do the job of one compartmentalized team? You do not need
That's
the
weird.
talkers to get them to submit an appeal, then you can't read the appeal. Because if you're already talking to them, that's when you make the judgment of when you're gonna get appealed. And then if it's just, then you press unban. Why do we need a 3 separate tiered system to enact justice? Why is something that people's livelihoods not gonna be taken into consideration and fixed because it's the fucking weekend? You can't just have it to where if the appeal gets approved, then they're automatically unbanned? How does anybody feel comfortable streaming to this website?
Okay, just to be fair, so I'm trying to think of like the reasons behind it. The only thing I can think of is that the only thing that makes sense is that at some point this happened and somebody made like an executive decision to unban somebody or something like that. I'd say that's like 80%, probably just outright bloat. I think there's a 20% chance that somebody got an unban request and then a person went over the account and said, oh yeah, they should be unbanned, and then unbanned them. And then a CEO or something, like some kind of executive person got involved, or director, basically was like, wait, why did this person get unbanned? And they're like, yeah, because I thought it was fine that they got unbanned. They're like, no, he should not have gotten unbanned. And then so like they were like, well, you know, I deemed it to like be that he shouldn't have been banned. So, and they're like, no. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to add like another thing, like a second layer of authority to like make sure that like 100% the person should be unbanned. It should be like, you know, like it's kind of like, you know, the you ever see like the button, like those whenever there's like a show about like a nuclear launch and then they have to have like two different people pressing a button at the same time, like that basically. Like they want that system to make sure absolutely that the person doesn't get banned. And that might be like the reason behind it, is like each 2 departments have 2 different buttons, and that might be it, right? Yeah, manager moment. Yeah, exactly.
When the entire
Thank you for the follow. Thank you.
foundation is built off of what I would call as a compliment, mental retardation, because how dumb they are, I can't even think of a word to properly describe them. I want to remind you guys, at a point, I was living paycheck to paycheck off of Twitch. Before that, well, I was homeless, right? But regardless, and broke. Because sometimes homeless people have money, and I do need to specify that. Homeless and broke. Because okay, just be real. In El Paso, Texas, homeless people make more money than a fucking teacher, right? Like genuinely.
Wait, what?
Because I think the average homeless person makes like $29,000 a year off of tips, and that doesn't get taxed. But teachers made like $32,000, but that got taxed, so it went down to like $28,000 or some shit like that. This was a thing back in 2012. It was fucking ridiculous. That shit still blows my mind. Teachers are the most important job in the entire fucking world. Being a good parent and being
I don't know about that.
teacher, the 2 most important jobs, because the youth is the next generation, and if we are not taking care of the youth, what the fuck are we doing? That's a topic for another video. Teachers deserve higher pay, and honestly, parents should really lock the fuck in and raise their kids right. Stop fucking brainwashing them with Cocoa Melon and letting them listen to all these fucking woke ass influencers that are gonna mind wash them and pump chemicals.
But then sometimes the woke ass influencers are the teachers. So I'm not going to go too deep into this. It's going to take forever. But basically, I think that they should have a system where they can fire teachers easier, and then they should be able to promote teachers easier. And the thing that makes it all hard is, guess what? It is the unions. It's the unions again, man.
In their fucking body at 8 years old. All right, let's just, hey guys, how about we just let our kids watch SpongeBob? Regardless, if you are a Twitch streamer, how do you feel safe when incompetency runs rampant when it comes to terms with your livelihood? How do you feel comfortable being like, you know what?
Honestly, like school vouchers would help this a lot. Like you have school vouchers, and then it creates competition basically. So now like schools basically have to like have better stuff. Otherwise, like they're just going to get shut down. by other schools.
I'm gonna all in on Twitch every day for 12 hours.
Yeah, it's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect, but I mean, it's better than what we have now, right? Well, that's the thing about competition in general, like just competition, you know, like free market and stuff. Is it like the best thing ever? Is it infallible? It's not, but it's kind of the best that we got.
12 hours. And if you're a VTuber and you show a little bit too much hip, no, I didn't say tit, hip, you're gonna get banned for 7 fucking days. And then here's the kicker.
And then you have like the titty streamers right now. Twitch.tv, hot tubs, pools, hot tubs, beaches. May contain sexual themes. May contain sexual themes. Oh man. Oh man.
You get bans for 7 days.
Yeah, they've banned VTubers for far less, basically. Far less. And it's like not even like, you know, obviously it's like animated, right? And it's like still banned for far less. Yeah.
And then you get no ad rev for 3 weeks. Here's the reality of what I will be doing when I return to twitch.tv/Tectone. I will be turning off all ads. I will be turning off all ads because I think the viewing experience on Twitch right now is fucking miserable. Punishing your viewers with 6 minutes of fucking ads every single time they boot up a stream is fucking insanity. And I will be real, I'm bitter as fuck because when I lost all my ads were still running on my channel. And do you want to know why that is, lovely people of YouTube and Twitch and,
why is that?
And Twitter? Because while ads were running on my channel, guess who was collecting all the revenue? Wasn't me.
Yeah, I put all my ads to minimum as well on the minimum possible to remove pre-rolls because I just, it's not worth it.
It was Twitch. They ran ads on my channel that I was getting 0% of, and they took all of that. Do you want to know why there's so many people coming at me right now? And there was only one other man covered my vindication. Asmongold, by the way, love you, dog. Appreciate you. You the fucking man. Because they're lying to you. Do you know how many people on the internet have lied on me to give me this reputation?
3.
Let's be real. Let me give you my proper descriptor. I am a fucking jackass. I am brash as fuck. And honestly, I'm probably a little bit too autistic because even though I like telling the truth, there are some things that I maybe just shouldn't say that I say anyways.
I feel that all the time.
I am a dickhead. I am an asshole.
Wait, am I an asshole too?
A jerk. But the problem is, all these dipshits online want to label me as a criminal. Are you guys noticing how in 2025, I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger? So the lies that people tell about me have to get bigger and bigger and bigger. You wanna know why that is? Because these people are horrified of people who tell the truth. Why the fuck you think they go on Asmongold so much?
Yep.
Because that's another motherfucker who tells the truth. Why the fuck do you think they go on the unsubscribed podcast so much? Because those are other motherfuckers who tell the truth. And are you noticing how one side fight with the truth and the other side fight with lies?
It's true.
I call Frogan fat. Truth. I call Denims a whore. Truth. They call me an abuser. False. They call me a criminal. False. Unless you're talking about arson. Maybe I killed one person with a death note, but honestly, that had to have been a coincidence. There's no way that I'm a celestial fucking being. But this is the reason why people are going crazy, is because the amount of falsified information that is running rampant on the internet in 2025 is insane. And the amount of mental wherewithal you have to merely inform people of what is right and what is wrong is insane. Do you know how mad it makes people when you all
This is so true.
refer to me as a martyr? Let me give you the number, guys. 37 videos I've seen. I've watched them all. I like watching content that hates on me. I like it because sometimes I learn, but usually I just get a good laugh. It makes these people so mad when people call me a good dude, a good person, a good streamer. It makes them so mad when you say he died for our sins, he's a martyr. It drives them insane. Guys, I have seen a 50...
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. It's like he is like kind of the... Tectone has been like kind of the thorn basically in Twitch's side, in their paw basically. It's the thing that basically got a lot of people to turn on Twitch, was like this whole situation. This and then the Asmongold stuff and like the Hassan stuff. And Tectone being like basically one piece of it, right? Causing everybody to be like, okay, well, you know what? Especially like the thing with like Frogan and Denims, like that basically made people say, like, you know what, fuck Twitch, like fine. I mean, I'm gonna be real. It's the reason why I'm gonna multi-stream too. It's more because I don't trust Twitch, right? If that's how they're gonna treat someone like Tectone, who's like, you know, far bigger than me, then I need to watch my back, right? So it's kind of like there's multiple reasons for it. One that it's wrong. It's wrong that they're treating people like this, where they give certain people that, like, you know, that they favor, they give them special privileges, and then they kind of fuck over other people. Like, obviously, like that's scary. And it doesn't lead to like confidence in the platform. So that's why it's like me, I'm like thinking like, okay, well, what happens if what happens if I become the target? What happens if they stop liking me? You know, like they're just gonna ban me just because they feel like it. So it's like, now I have to be like, okay, now I have to look out for myself, and I have to find other ways out of it, right? And that's kind of like what happened with Tectone. Is he created like the exodus of like, hey guys, look what's going on. If this can happen to me, it can happen to you. I have a way out. Follow me, right? So like they are kind of, it's kind of Tectone and Asmongold really. Tectone and Asmongold both like kind of like causing this kind of like exodus, right? Of people saying like, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna multi-stream now so I can cover myself. Yeah.
8-year-old bald beardless man gets,
and it's really, sorry, I'm not pausing again. People don't like when I pause so much, but. And the thing is like, to be honest, I love Twitch. I love the community here. I like streaming here, and it's just really sad that like that's kind of how it is, right? And like Kick has been really nice. Like, to be honest, like they have like an onboarding program and stuff, and he's like basically showing me how to do it. And then I actually talked to some like I sent some emails to like Kick as well, like kind of separately, right? Before Tectone messaged me, or I messaged Tectone and he replied. But I was already in contact with like a Kick person as well, and they were really nice about it. Like kind of on board. But it's crazy. It's like they got back to me so fast. Do you know how hard it is to get like somebody to talk to you at Twitch? It's fucking impossible. It's crazy like how fast they got back to me. They got back to me within one day. Yeah, so it's kind of like I have to, you know, I'm gonna, if that's how it is, then like, you know, then I guess I'll go check it out then, right?
So angry, and you guys know who I'm talking about. So angry, he started drooling with how rent-free I live in this guy's fucking head. Just to name one, because this is their strategy. They lie about me, and this is how they deem me a bad person. Because they believe the lies of other people. I want you to understand this on how crazy this is. These people are so obsessed with taking me down, their number one strategy is weaponizing a liar, where anything they say is the truth and anything I say is a lie. When there has been zero proof of me doing anything wrong. Nothing. You wanna know why that is? Do you want to know why it's been a year and there's still been nothing? Because to quote a great man, Thriller Bark, One Piece, Best Straw Hat, one of them, Zorro, the Samurai, nothing happened. It's, I agree, chat, a gaslighting circle jerk. And this is happening to me. And I want you to understand to how many other people that this has happened. They make a mountain out of a molehill. Anything you say is a lie. Anything going against you is the truth. They are full of shit, deceptive fucking liars who are desperate.
This is so fucking relatable, man. Fuck.
For analytics, so they believe anything and they post any rage bait to fit a fucking narrative so that way they can get their numbers up. They're parasites. They're leeches. They're failures. They're clout chasing whores, begging to God that you click their OnlyFans because they're too untalented and lazy to get a real fucking job. Like anybody should give a fuck about you. I see dumbass OnlyFans bitch talking about, I lost 20 pounds. I'm so proud of myself. My weight loss journey's been incredible. Bitch, you got liposuction.
I love Brooke.
You work for nothing. You have no purpose. You have no drive. You have no determination. You pay to take shortcuts while real people in the world work to where they get at. But you take any opportunity. You will lie to get to the top. You will fuck anybody to get them on your side. You are all pathetic. I will be here forever. And you want to know why that is? Because I don't got to suck the dick of anybody. Because I worked for everything and I was handed nothing. And the handouts that I got honestly made my life harder than they were before. You think that everything that I've worked to get can vanish like that because your career came like that after you sucked a couple dicks and you got a couple surgeries. My career was building this shit from the ground up by my fucking
Holy
self.
fuck.
Going live every day, ignoring the fucking hate comments no matter what. Whether it was the retards from Arknights, these motherfuckers who thought I was cheating at video games because I was too fucking good, to all of the pussies who were mad because I didn't like your favorite video game. Eat my ass. And every single time I go live, every single time I get a new subscriber.
He said the thing. He said, eat my ass. I love saying that. I love saying that.
It drives y'all fucking nuts.
Man.
So suck
Holy
my dick.
shit.
You think I'm going anywhere? Yeah, fucking right. Bitch calling me a grifter. I've always been pissed off. See you on the next one. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.
Man. Oof. That video was something else, man. Oof. I felt that. I need to take a break.